Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to Blythe and Bags. And today I thought we would play a game because it is a big sports weekend. It is the beginning of the Winter Olympics and it also Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. So I thought let's play a collector's game because I'm not running outside around after football. It's like 6 degrees out. So I came up with buy, sell, borrow, trade. I'm going to tag a few people in the video. Please don't feel like you have to play along or answer, but I need somebody to borrow and trade with. And I'm going to start with the Blythe because it's Blythe and bags, and then I'll do the bags next. And for my buy, if I could buy any Blythe or any doll, if you're a collector, who would it be? So mine is probably no surprise or secret to collectors. I would love the Blythe Adores Anna Sui doll. She is stunning. She was the clothing and the doll, the concept was designed by the fashion designer Anna Sui. And it's probably the most beautiful Blythe I've seen. They're all beautiful dolls, but this doll is stunningly gorgeous. I mean, everything, like from the shoes to the hair and the hat and everything. The doll is gorgeous. So she would definitely be my like ultimate buy, but she's really expensive. She was released in 2017. It was immediate sellout, and due to that, she is very expensive. So the least expensive I've seen her is like $1,500, and the most expensive is double that. So like 3,000 US dollars. And I'm sure there's some people that sell her for even higher than that, but I've seen her for 15. I've seen her for three, and $3,000 is bag money. You can get a nice Louis Vuitton for $3,000, especially if you're looking vintage or pre-loved, or you can get a nice bag, even like a special collection bag for that. So I wouldn't put that on this particular doll. If I was in Japan with the exchange rate how it is, and I was in Mandarake and I happened to see her, definitely I would consider it. I wouldn't worry about all these fees and tariffs and shipping and all that. So definitely, I'd put her in my carry on and bring her home. And then my second choice would be Hatsunike Miku. She is a virtual pop idol in Japan, and she's actually opened up for Lady Gaga. She's known. Pharrell has like collaborated with this virtual pop star, and she's an idol. She's a singer, and I actually saw this the images, like graphic images of her in my trip in 2016 to Japan. We were at the Sony showroom, the Sony Showcase showroom. I think it was in Ginza, and they had like art of her, and I took pictures of it. I'll show you. I took these pictures, never even knowing anything about it. I just was attracted to the the artwork. I love, like I say, I love pop art. So for me, like my eye goes right to that kind of thing. And I like Lichtenstein, Roy Lichtenstein, and he does like the comic pop art. So when I saw this picture, these graphic arts of this character, I didn't know who she was, but I took pictures of it. And then as I'm getting more into the Blythe and I'm researching some of the older releases, I saw this doll and I'm like, I know that doll. I know that face. I know that drawing. And sure enough, I had pictures of that. So I would definitely like her. And she's much more affordable. She's like 600 US dollars. But I have a Holy Grail doll coming shortly for my birthday that I wanted before this doll. So that's my buy. Um, my sell would be this doll here. This is Monique Magnifique, and she's a beautiful doll. And I do like her. I think she was my second Blythe. I got her from Mandarake at a very good price. I had just thought that I was going to do this whole, I wanted all the dolls to kind of be cohesive because I had gotten Lavandula Babe, and I knew I wanted Tokyo. Like I wanted this whole fancy thing, Bijou Brilliant, and I didn't end up going that way. As you can see, I have, Float Away Dream and Simply Light and Hazel Hedgehog. So I'm just collecting everything. So if I was going to sell one, it would probably be her, especially because of the hair. I've seen pictures of the hair when it's out. It's one of those like loose perms, they call it. And that's like AKA hair disaster if you're a Blythe. So she would be my sell. For my borrow, I'm going to tag in March Payne of March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And I have to read this because I don't want to mess it up because I'm not a big doll collector. I just know the Blythes and like when you're younger, Barbie and things like that. But he unboxed this doll a few weeks ago, and she's beautiful. And she is an Elowen Wild doll, and her name was Madly Sadly Plaid. And when I saw him unbox this doll, she is gorgeous. And her clothing, she's styled like in Vivienne Westwood type clothing. She's a beautiful doll, and I believe she's a vintage doll. I looked for her online. I can't find it, which is okay because I don't need to start a whole new collection. I got these two the luxury bags going, and I got the Blythe. That's enough collecting going on for me. But she was beautiful. So if I could borrow someone's doll, I would definitely borrow her. This is okay. For my trade, similar for similar. This is an anniversary doll. She was the 19th anniversary doll for Blythe. She is Tokyo Bright, and so for like an equal kind of anniversary special doll for something similar, I would definitely say Claire who makes things. She was able to get Momoiro ni Home last summer or this summer that just passed, and she is stunning. She's wearing the kimono. She's the Peach Princess. I love the doll. I think I was in Japan when she was released, and I didn't really know enough about Blythe. But when I bought my doll and then I started looking into it, there was a like a week or two later, there was the lottery process, which I'll explain that in another video. But basically, you are entering a lottery not to win the doll, to be able to buy the doll. And there's not very many spots for that. For these, especially the special edition dolls, they only produce like $2,000 or $3,000, and only 10% of that is what I'm reading is allotted for foreign sales. So you get $3,000, 300 people get a chance who don't live in Japan to buy the doll. So I was not able to get her, but Claire who makes things, she was able to get her, and the doll is beautiful. So hypothetical trade, Claire. It's just you don't have to trade your doll, but in my dream game, if I could trade for her, I would definitely do that. I think I love this doll because of all the Tokyo theming on her. So I don't know if I would ever give her up, but if I had to choose one doll that I would consider it for, it would be that doll. So that is my buy, sell, borrow, trade for the Blythe. And it doesn't have to be Blythe if you're a doll collector. Any doll that you would want to play the game with would work. And then for the bags, let's get to the bags. Okay, so now for the bags. So for the buy, I'm not going to do like something that you would automatically think I'm going to choose something based on price. For me, it's more of like an emotional thing, an artistic thing where I am drawn to something artistically. So I'm not going to just go off with the Hermes, Birkin or something like that. For me, if I could buy any bag now to like keep my collection going the way I want my collection to go, I would I would either buy one of the original Kusama pumpkin speedies, but it has to be like perfect condition. If I could find that, I would definitely do it. There's also this other bag that I saw it like once. It is a twist bag, a Louis Vuitton twist, and it's called like the Kawaii bag. It's Tokyo themed, and it's really cute. I'll show you. I've had this picture in my phone for like a year and a half because I look for this bag all the time. I saw it one time, didn't buy it, never could find it again. So that would be like my ultimate grab bag. Like I would like an original Kasama from the original collection or this Louis Vuitton twist bag that is nowhere to be found. So that's like a pipe dream that's not going to happen. Okay, for the sell, if I had to sell one of the bags in my collection right now, I would probably consider this Clooney Mini. I love the bag. I carried it all over Japan this summer. I'll show a picture because it's like the perfect size for me. The issue with the bag, and it doesn't come with this bandeau scarf, but it was already tied on there, and it's too much trouble to do it, undo it. Every time I think I do it well, it's like cockeyed and I have to redo it again. So the bandeau is saying. But this clasp here, it's a magnetic closure, and it does close. See, it's closed now. But what happens is when you put your phone and your wallet or key holder and your lip gloss or whatever else, the bag gets weighed down, and this pops up. And it popped up the whole trip. It drove me absolutely insane. But the bag itself is like perfect. See, like this, it opens here. I just opened it. Look, I have it again. But it has like the canvas lining in here. Here's the tag. And it has this little front pocket, which I love because you can just stick your room key, your hotel key in there. And you have you always have your passport with you when you're traveling around Japan because you get tax back, money back for taxes when you buy things. And I could just zip my like card holder in there and my passport, and it was fine. The issue with the bag was this. It's closed now, as you can see. It's just as you wear it throughout the day or you weigh it down or you move it, it pops up. And I did read online that people were having that kind of an issue with this bag. So I don't think it was like a quality quirk with just my bag. I think it's a smaller bag. You overstuff it, the thing is going to pop up. It just drove me crazy. But I did use it the entire trip. And I didn't use this strap a lot. I used this strap. This bag. This is the Fairfax. This was the re-release denim from 2024, and I actually used this strap. I brought the bag with me to Japan this summer, but I didn't use the bag. I used the strap on the Clooney Mini. It just worked out really well for me, especially like we were going out at night. I didn't want this like guitar strap thing. I would use this, but if it was going to rain or something, I would use that strap. But I pretty much use this the whole trip. It is like solidly made. It's a great. This bag is made very well. There's nothing wrong with the bag. I think I got like caught up in the whole denim craze and wanted something from that line, and so I picked this bag. But I've never used the bag. I carried it with me to Japan. It's not heavy. It's a good solid bag. Good solid weight, in the strap and the hardware is nice weight and everything. But I didn't use it. So I if I didn't love the strap so much, it's like the perfect width and the length, and I carry it on that bag. I probably would consider selling this one too, but um, I don't know. It's too. I probably could use it a lot, and I just don't. But if I had to pick something from my collection to sell, it would be this or this or combination of that. So, put my yen away. Okay, so for my borrow, what I would borrow would be from Dawn. Dawn loves couture. I would borrow her Hermes Evelyn bag. I have always wanted that bag. I would love to like give it a like wear it and try it and see if I would buy it. But if I'm gonna dip my toe into the Hermes pool, it would probably start with that bag. But I'm not ready for that yet. Like I'm more interested in continuing my collections and building on what I have, like with the Kabuki collection and the Kasama collection, and more graffiti and more of the Steven Sprout stuff. Okay, and for the trade, hypothetical trade, on this one is going to be Miss Winnie B. LV. If I could trade anything, this Murakami, the Takashi Murakami, this is from the 2025 collection. I unboxed cream cheese and jam and showed this bag. If I could do a trade, your cherry, the pochette, the East West, I love it. And I could really use that when I unbox Creamy Cherry Sweetheart. She's the cutest Blythe, and she has little cherries all over her outfit. The bag would be like perfection. And I actually looked online for a pre-loved of that bag, and then I'm thinking, am I really doing this? Am I buying a Louis Vuitton bag so that I can unbox it with a Blythe? No, I'm not doing that. But so if I could hypothetically trade or borrow, even just for like 10 minutes to make that part of the video, I'd love to do that. But this bag, as I showed on my unboxing with cream cheese and jam, this is a Speedy 25 in the white, and there's no chance of the inside ever. Well, I have a bag organizer in there, but ever bleeding through, because I did this in the it's really nice felt, but it's beige, as you can see, and there's the special tag there. But there's no chance of that, because the original collection, the inside lining was red. So when you look on the original collection, if you're looking like pre-loved or something, you'll notice that some of the bags have pink that have bled through from the red. So no chance of happening with this bag. And I love this bag. It feels so good. Like my bags are stored in those containers, those clear heavy duty plastic boxes that I can see through. So I can see my bags when I'm in my master closet. But like when you actually like get them down and you feel that, nothing feels, and anybody who collects Louis Vuitton knows, like when you get a new Speedy, they feel good. Like this bag has never left my house. This bag has never left my house. And when you feel it, it's like, I don't know, it's like soft. It feels good. And I love it. I love the bag. I would love to purchase something else from the collection. It's not going to be one of the cherries bags. If I purchase something, I want something with the cherry blossom, the Sakura. And I like the Boulogne bag because I think it's not as like juvenile. Like this bag, yeah, it's like a summer bag. You could wear it out and be happy about it, but I don't, because it's white, and I like color transfer is a real issue with bags and apparently dolls. But so I would be worried. I like to keep everything like pristine. I do. I like to keep everything as perfect as it is the day I got it. I know it's impossible, but I try. And with the Blythes, it may seem strange that I'm unboxing them. Like some people I know collectors keep in the box, but I want to enjoy them, and I want to enjoy the bag. That's why I decided to do this. And will I change this out, time and again? Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to change it out because I've got, limited shelf space and I've got more Blythes and bags and than I know what to do with. So that's my game today. I hope you enjoyed it. And to all my collaborator friends who I tagged, no pressure, but I just wanted to see if you would play my buy, sell, borrow, trade. And enjoy the sports weekend, everybody.